Hey, Nick Morales here, Real Estate Deal Junkie. Welcome back to my channel.
Let's get down to business. So let's get down to business.
Make sure you hit like on this video and subscribe for updated content. But in this video, we're gonna do the deal breakdown. I'm gonna show you how I acquired 3 properties from one owner with 0% down and 0 interest over 30 years. Right now, we can't head into this property because there is a tenant in there, but I am gonna show you the other one down the street, what it looks like inside. And then at the end of this video, we're gonna go through everything on how this deal happened and how I made it happen. So come on, let's go ahead and take a look. Now we're at the second property. Come on in, let's take a look. This is another 55 plus community here in Anthem, out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So you can see this property, we didn't do much to it. All we did was clean it up. So we did new paint, painted the baseboards. As you can see, new finishing touches here. It's a little bit dirty. My contractors just got in here and finished. They have some minor touches to do. But what we actually did in this property, we actually enclosed this. This was a den here before. We enclosed this and then put a closet here as well, because legally in the state of Nevada or in Clark County down here, you need to have at least a closet and a window for a bedroom to actually be considered a bedroom. What this does for us is now brings us to be able to charge more for rent. So instead of just being a 1-bedroom property, it's now 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1 here and then 1 in the master, which allows us to go from around $1,300 a month in rent to up to about $1,650 to $1,700 a month in rent. You can see here in the kitchen, very standard. This is a great property for 55 plus community because it gives somebody who's on a restricted income something that's affordable, but also there's not a lot of frills here, which is great. So everything here, this property is a workhorse for us. So we didn't spend too much money in these areas. We really just spent it up in cleaning up the property, getting it ready to go back onto the market for rent. As you can see here, the master did new baseboard paint here as well, and the bathroom is pretty standard. So what we'll do now is we'll head back to the office and we'll actually jump into the lab here on this deal, and I'll walk you through exactly how it all worked and then how we acquire them as well. So that's it. Let's go ahead and head back to the office. Here we are for the deal breakdown. The seller actually owned all 3 of these properties. When we reached out to him, he was getting ready to want to sell. He wasn't all the way there yet. Didn't know whether he wanted to list the properties or if he wanted to, just go ahead and sell them for cash. After speaking to him and really diving into what his needs were, we really realized that he wanted to keep cash flow. What we did with this seller is we actually created a plan for him to become the bank. And when I mean that, basically we upgraded him from being the landlord into the lender. He became the bank and was allowed me to then buy these properties. And we were able to work out a deal where I paid him a flat fee for each property. So I pay him $625 per property. Each one of those properties is renting above $1,400 right now a month. So after paying taxes, insurance, HOA, sewer, I'm netting around $600 on each one of those properties. A little bit more, give or take. Don't quote me on the math, but it's around there. So the best thing about this though is I was able to provide a long-term income source for him for the rest of his life. So we did it over 30 years, 360 months. I put 0 down and 0 interest. Probably some of you are like, wait, how could you even do that? The best way that I did that with him was I asked him what he wanted, and then he told me what he wanted, and I was able just to create that deal for him. It's a beautiful thing about the business that we're in is if you're being creative, you can make all these types of deals happen. In other videos, I'll go a little bit more in detail on what creative looks like and how to do these type of deals, which are called owner financing. So where the owner is being the bank for me. The best part about that is I don't have to bring out a lot of capital to buy properties, which means I can buy a lot more of them with a lot less money out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and I was able to provide some value for you. Once again, I'll go over a lot of these other things here in more detail, but make sure you comment below so that way I know exactly what you need to hear from me. Thank you so much for watching.
Let's get down.